Our last item in the show, it's another holiday weekend deal that we are launching early. These are called Scrubzz. I love them. I remember when I bought them for my mom and she was in the hospital and I took them to the hospital because she couldn't get out of bed to self-care. So the nurses would use these on her as a waterless shower. Again, no running water, didn't have to stand in a shower or bathtub, and she could wash her hair and everywhere with something the size of a dinner napkin. And the nurses were blown away. Couldn't believe the convenience. We're like, and they're in a hospital, so they have all the bells and whistles when it comes to like problem solution.
Yeah.
Emily, it's good to see you.
Hello.
Okay,
Yay.
so here's the deal that we are rocking early because holiday weekend deals normally have to wait for a holiday weekend. We're not there yet, but we are launching this now. You're getting three bags of Scrubzz. They are the rinse-free bath sponge that will come in so handy when you are camping or dripping or sweating or working out or outdoors, not near a shower, a sink, in a porta potty. You get 3 of these, which in 25 Scrubzz per bag, you get a 75 single shower sponge total. And all you got to do is add a little bit of water. Like
tiny bit of water.
A little, it could be your own sweat. I've seen people spit on these to get them going, like when in doubt and when you are desperate, anything will do it. A little like teaspoon of water is all you need. And what happens?
And it is suds and lather forever, for weeks. This is soap and shampoo in each one of these Scrubzz, enough to do your whole body, hair to toe, in one, but the astonishing part is you don't rinse it off. So no matter where you are, no matter how you're feeling, I added that little bit of water, and you can see those suds just come to life. You can wash your entire body. These can handle where the bathing suit covers up. You can do a quick touch up, but here is the magic right here. Towel it dry, you're left with clean skin that smells fresh with no sticky, no residue, no tightness.
No fragrance. All unscented, and you will get a full body wash, your hair, you're everywhere, without ever needing to step into a shower. They are great for travel. They are great if you have like a messy baby moment with a diaper that went completely crazy. Elder care, of course, because that's where they got started. Like Emily, you're washing your hair with these, and you don't have to rinse your hair after.
I don't have to rinse my hair. You know, we were in residential care facilities, and we looked at caretakers, and we looked at the residents. The caretakers had the toughest job in the world to bathe and then try to rinse the residents, and the residents were so uncomfortable because if they weren't rinsed completely, their skin was irritated. So we thought, what if we can make life easier for the caretaker and more comfortable for the residents?
But imagine now, because I remember when these launched and I kept asking for them in my shows, knowing that I had an elder parent that I was caring for, but also they're customer top rated now. We've sold over 570,000 Scrubzz because people obviously are not just using them for elder care. They're using them for like when they're at the beach and they're a long way away from some sort of like bathroom. They're using them when they camp, when they work out, when they get sweaty, when they don't have a shower handy, when they're on a boat, when there's a spill or a thrill in the backseat of a car, and all you got to do is add a little water.
A little bit of water.
And this turns into a fully blossomed rinse-free shower. What are you doing? A little
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. It's open toe shoe season. And you know, you're walking around with open toe shoes and you want to get into clean sheets. You know, it doesn't make sense. I always made my kids wash their feet before they got into bed. So that's a quick touch up that's so great. If you're on the beach and you got sand, you got a hose maybe when you get back to the rental, you just wash your feet off. It's such a great way to stay clean and smell fresh.
They're a $20 bill. It is a pre-launch right now of a holiday weekend deal. We've sold 570,000 Scrubzz, 600 here tonight. You're getting 3 bags, each 25, why am I struggling to say this? Each bag has a 25 count of the sponge-free, or the rinse-free sponges, which look like this, literally the size of a white dinner napkin. They are dry to the touch, so you don't have to worry about where you store them. You could put a few in a Ziploc bag and put it in your brief bag.
That's what I do.
But all
Stow 'em
75
everywhere.
coming your way, and keep them with you everywhere because they will come in
Everywhere.
so much handy.
You know what, sandwich bags, I have them tucked all over the place in bags, in my pickleball bag, everywhere. Sometimes you just need a quick touch up. We're all differently abled from time to time. Sean, I don't know anybody who hasn't had stitches, fever, a fall, a surgery.
yeah,
You know, it's the
yeah.
life experience. You gotta stay clean no matter where you are, no matter how you feel. And Scrubzz is really an entire shower. It's the entire body right there.
Do you know what else I think this is amazing for? Because we just had the EcoFlow in the show. The power outages that we have been having around Pennsylvania because of these crazy heat wave storms.
Yeah.
And it's hurricane season. And when you literally, you don't have power and you want to be able to get clean, but you're not going to take a shower in the dark. Maybe if you have well water or a septic pump, like you can't even, this is how you're doing that. I also know, like, Jagger's 8.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how many times, like,
She have mud pie?
oh boy.
I had a mud pie. Oh yeah.
That or
totally
just
had a
like
mud
the
pie.
Dairy Queen that
Yeah.
obviously we have to eat the minute we get it in the car, and already it's melting. And so all of this with a little bit of water or sweat or spit
And tug
turns
on
into
it.
a shower.
Yeah, tug on it. It doesn't disintegrate. It doesn't fall apart. It doesn't get holes. This is made to do your entire body with one of them. And then when you wipe it dry, it is astonishing to me that it's not
Sticky.
It's not traditional soap. It almost doesn't make sense.
Yep.
It's such a comfortable, luxurious experience. It's giving people back their dignity. All those customer reviews, those 5-star reviews, I call them love letters. Because they're just like, we love these. We can't be without them. People thank us for them.
You know what's so funny? My mom just had cataract surgery,
Oh, I'm
and you
sorry.
can't have water in your eye or on your face for a whole week after. And so, like, again, how are you washing your hair, but you can't get into a shower or a bathtub? Or I do keep coming back to this time of year, which I just think is so gross and hot and sweaty. Joe and I took a walk around this golf club area a couple weeks ago, and we were going to go grab lunch after. It seemed like such a nice idea until by the time we were done, we were so disgusting. He's like, honey, I can't in good conscience like go into any place of business and sit near somebody like this. So in the back seat of your car, in your handbag, your tote bag, on the go if you travel, they start their life out dry, and then with a little water, they turn into a rinse-free bath or shower.
You can use them on pets. You can, and there's no expiration date, which I think is such a great idea to stock up because we don't auto delivery these.
My gosh,
I wish we could.
1,200 out the door.
Yeah.
1,200 out the door. I'm just going to ask you guys, please check out your carts. We pre-launched that really, really early. Like, we weren't supposed to, thank you, Miss M,
Thank you,
be
Sean.
getting to it until later in the week. But we just thought, you know what? July 4th falls on a Friday. You might be gone for the whole weekend. What if you miss like all the cool stuff that we're doing because you're out doing something super cool? Okay, so that's why we're doing a lot of this early.